Hey, Sporty Shorty.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Coming at us today with a Knicks update.
Knicks update
All
today.
right, let's hear what's going on with the Knicks.
No real update, even though I'm.
The update is no update.
There's no real update, even though I'm giving an update.
Okay. So
But,
what we talking about today then?
Well, we're kind of talking about this Donovan Mitchell trade that has not happened.
Oh my goodness, it's been weeks now.
It's been weeks. No real update on that, but there was talk. The trade talk stalled about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Utah's confused. Utah judged to me straight up. They just confused. They don't know what they want to do. The initial talks was 6 first-round picks from the Knicks, Quentin Grimes, Emmanuel Quickly, Obi Toppin, and they added Deuce McBride. All right. Knicks said no. We already went over that a while back.
Right.
Knicks said no. And then that was fine. And Utah comes back, and now they say they want R.J. Barrett, which R.J. Barrett wasn't part of the deal before. And now they say they want Mitchell Robinson.
What did you just adding on
They
more
just
people?
adding on more people.
What's up with
now
that?
They're saying R.J. Barrett, Mitchell Robinson, and 3 first-round picks at least. Knicks again intelligently said no.
Right. What's going on?
They don't know what they want.
They went from bad to worse.
They went from bad to worse. I initially said, I don't want R.J. Barrett in the deal, period.
Right, you did.
I said they should hang the phone up on him.
You said they could keep him.
I said they can keep him for that. And I love Donovan Mitchell. But at the same time, I love R.J. Barrett. And I feel like it's a wash. You can't get rid of R.J. Barrett and get Donovan Mitchell and assume that you're going to be a better team. You might be slightly better, but what's the point? R.J. Barrett is up and coming. He's younger than Donovan Mitchell. He's bigger than Donovan Mitchell. And he's a better defender than Donovan Mitchell at this point in his career. You got to keep a guy like that.
Right.
So, and then you want to add on Mitchell Robinson, the Knicks starting center, who they just signed. Why would you do that?
Right.
You know, but then it's Utah. They sending mixed messages because it's, who do you want?
Right.
You can't have everybody. So who do you want? The Knicks made them a decent offer and they refused it.
It sounds like they're doing the proverbial throw the spaghetti on the wall and see what sticks.
Right, and that's what they're doing. But the Knicks don't have to do that. The Knicks are a young team. They don't have to get rid of all their young players for one player. It makes no sense. It's not going to make them a better team. So I don't understand the game that Utah is playing. You know, it's do you want to trade Donovan Mitchell or do you not want to trade him?
Right.
And if you don't want to trade him, you need to tell him that. But it seems as if Donovan Mitchell, he can get out of his contract in 2025 anyway. And I think Utah believes that he's going to do that. You know, so it behooves Utah to trade him.
Right.
To someone. Even if you don't trade him to the Knicks, it behooves them to trade him. And apparently now they're talking to the Washington Wizards and the Charlotte Hornets about a potential Donovan Mitchell trade. They don't have what the Knicks can offer, though. So you've been spending the past 2 weeks talking to these teams, and the Miami Heat as well, I believe, are involved. You've been talking to these teams. Apparently, you're not getting the offer you want in Utah because Donovan Mitchell's still on Utah.
And the Knicks are just sitting back saying, okay,
yeah,
we'll
the Knicks
wait.
are like, we'll wait. Because the only thing the Knicks have to do is offer a deal slightly better than everybody else. And the Knicks are capable of doing that. They're just waiting for Utah to get their act together.
Right.
You know, but Utah's playing games as far as I'm concerned. You know, do they really want to trade him? You know, do they want to trade him? It's hard to say. You know, but if they trade him, it seems like they want to basically play a team. They want to fool a team into giving them everything.
Which is ridiculous.
Which makes no sense.
Who do they think they are?
You know, Donovan Mitchell's a New Yorker. He's been spending his summer in New York. He's been seen with New York Knicks players in different places in New York. Yes. So he's very comfortable in New York. He's very comfortable hanging out with New York players.
But I think you had also touched on that in the last video as well.
Right. I mean, it's conceivable that he would like to play in New York.
Right.
You know, and Utah can very well make that happen and still get a very good package for him.
If they get out of their own
But
way.
Danny Ainge is playing games. You know, but the Knicks should just be patient. Knicks should sit back and wait. And if the Knicks don't get them, they're still going to be a young, up-and-coming, decent team. So, would it be good to get Donovan Mitchell? Yeah, he's a star player. It would be good to get him. Is it necessary? Not exactly. Not exactly, because the Knicks are young and they're getting better.
We're going to be all right.
We're going to be all right. So that's really the update that I have in terms of the Knicks. I mean, I really can't give you much more than that. I mean, hopefully Danny Ainge, you know, comes to his senses and makes a sensible trade that the Knicks can get on board with. If not, you know, we'll keep our young bucks and grow for the future.
Sounds good. All right.
But that's all Sporty Shorty has.
All right, Sporty Shorty. And where can we find Sporty Shorty on any other...
I'm on Instagram. Sporty Shorty on Instagram. Sporty Shorty on Twitter. That's it.
All right. Well, we'd like to hear, you know, what you all have to think about the trade talks, and if you have any commentary to weigh in, leave your responses down in the comments below, and we'll be happy to, you know, chop it up in the comments, right?
Yes. That's for sure.
All right, Sporty Shorty.
All right. Like and subscribe.
That's right. That's right.